I've gotten one serious hangover in my life.
What?
Yes.
Wait a second.
And it was my first.
What are you talking about?
Out.
No, it's a thing. Ask my friends.
You've had one
serious hangover, and it was Thanksgiving Eve, my freshman year of college, 18 years old. I had amaretto sours all night.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Hated my life the next day. I was so miserable. My mom was so pissed at me on Thanksgiving. That's the only time you
threw up ever in your life?
First down, dog.
I Uber eated it. Uber eated it.
McDonald's?
I've never done Taco Bell. I Uber Eats it yesterday.
No, Uber Eats it is not.
Please tell me you're recording. Yes, thank God.
Is it Uber Eated? I Uber.
You sound like me.
Coquito.
You definitely sound like me.
Keep going. Keep going. We're actually going to put your college degree somewhere over here.
Uber,
I swear it's being used.
Uber aided?
Ubered. Okay, I Ubered it.
You Ubered it.
And I asked for only 2 packs of sauce. They put like 10 in the bag.
Really?
Yes.
That's because you're
very
a girl.
generous.
Exactly.
What do you mean because I'm a girl? They can't see me. It's an Uber.
I ask for a lot of hot sauce.
They fucking Instagram.
I get as many tacos as I get. If I get 4 tacos and I ask for a lot of hot sauce, they give me 4 bags of hot sauce. And then I have to say, can I have another handful?
Is that in person?
Drive through. It's in person.
Okay. It doesn't count. I think it's because, I don't know what it is, but whatever. I always ask for 2 and they give me like 700 and they get wasted. Wait, how are you doing?
Doing all right.
How many
Wish
are
I had
you?
a beer with my boy over here.
No, how many are you?
I'll have one for you.
Thank you.
How many are you down to a day?
Less than a pack a day, by far. I'm doing like...
It was already a pack a day.
Say like 10 a day?
How
11
many
a day?
are in a pack?
Huh? How many are in a pack? 20.
Okay. What happened to 4 a day?
It's been a little crazy lately. I don't want to get into it, but people are sick. Everybody's running around. It hasn't been a regular 2 weeks.
All right,
been at
that's
funerals,
fair.
been in hotels.
I know. Sorry about that. That's fair.
They're trying to knock you off your pedestal.
Yeah, they got to get me right off my regular daily routine.
That's starting February.
Leaving them in my...
That's the best way. Cold turkey.
Of course, it's the best way. Leaving them in my car at work, trying to do that, not having them right on me.
Oh,
good.
You're leaving them. I thought somebody was like leaving them for you.
No. Leaving the pack in the car.
Have a cigarette.
That's what my car says to me all day.
Just your car.
Does your car smell like cigarettes?
Of course it does. I'm smoking it.
This guy didn't even try to hide it.
Why? Is that like against the rules? I don't do it when my kids are in the car.
Yeah, but they get in and it smells like cigarettes.
Yeah, come on. They know.
You gotta know what it smells. It smells like fucking weed everywhere else.
Weed is better.
Oh, man. You sure we're recording?
We're gonna talk about football.
I know. The drinking thing. I wanted to bring that up.
Of course you did.
Again.
I'm doing good.
This is not an intervention, is it?
No, it's not. It's not.
I'll be right back.
But heavies.
Like gambling last weekend, every time, like going into the weekend, I would see, like, if you were going to gamble on week 18, it's like driving drunk.
I got you. Because it's a disaster.
No,
week 18's easy.
No. They all say it's wild with all, like, the people, like,
I think it's a
who's
little
being
wild.
sit, who's
Follow
playing.
the numbers.
All right, we know it's easy for you guys. So
I didn't follow your numbers and I went.
Yeah, winners.
You both went. All right, we get it. There's a whole point here. That's right. So it's like driving drunk. So the winner, 5-0, no stranger.
What does that mean?
Wow.
I get it.
It wasn't even how it was going to. And then, the Coquito Queen over here.
Yeah.
They're going to win, obviously. You and me, sober brethren. Right?
Right.
And
I
it
got
had
you.
to have happened because we don't play those games.
Right. We don't mess around.
I am sober.
You also don't make money. We're doing this to make money, not to be the best driver in the world.
Yeah, clean myself up.
Yeah, but he's good at other things, all right?
I'm here to make money and make Kurt laugh. That's the only two things.
Listen.
Kurt, your voice was missed last week.
Was it? Thank you.
Yeah,
I was missed.
the podcast, like actual, the one that went out, was
Sucked,
very
right?
quiet.
Yeah, it sucked.
There was no
No
like.
laughing. This guy was serious, trying to get the W. Couldn't mess around.
That's right.
I was so sober.
Were you really?
Yeah, so sober. The opposite of today.
I have been sober since 04.
That was my thing. I actually had that written down too.
That he hasn't
He,
been
knows,
sober?
yeah, he hasn't been dry since 95.
95. I think it was the first time I ever drank. I had
I know. I was there.
Ralphie
Maybe
Boy's sister was a senior in high school, and she was dating a guy who had an ID, fake ID, I don't know what it was. Dude's name was Al Yance. Took us to the beer distributor and goes, whatever you want.
Nice.
So what did I get as I think it was 7th grade maybe? 7th grader? I got a St. Ides 40 and a 6-pack of Zima.
Oh, yeah.
I drank neither because they were both fucking disgusting.
Zima was gross.
And I said, I drink my mom's Coors Lights all the time. I think I'm just going to go with beer. I've been a beer drinker since then. Regular beer, regular shitty domestic lagers.
That was the proudest story you've ever told.
It was. He was most happy telling that story.
Yeah. Brought up a lot of fond memories.
I remember my first beer. My first beer was weird. American Eagle. That was my first
I
beer
remember
out
those.
Eagle.
at
I remember
Allegheny.
that.
I don't even know who made it.
Well, this guy knows every beer ever made, so.
I know that's what it
What
was
made
called.
it
though.
weird? Just that it was American Eagle, or that like
Some guy touched you in the woods.
15-year-old
Yeah.
guy gave it to you?
No,
Hey, Kurt, drink this. You'll feel good.
no, I just
It'll make
remember
you better at basketball.
being out for the first time from school. It was cold, and fucking I got handed American Eagle. I remember my first shot too.
You were out of like they pulled you out of school to give you
no,
a
no,
beer.
it was nighttime. Nighttime. Nighttime.
It was recess.
It was Reese Milk.
Oh, recess.
Makes sense. You remember yours?
I'm gonna kill you.
What happened? You remember your first beer?
My first drink, it was like a wine cooler.
Nice.
Bottles and James? Originals?
I used to pound those.
Like a
to
mix
get
Nobody
out.
has any idea what those are anymore.
Bottles and James?
Yeah, no
well,
one knows what they
Seagram's
are.
is still kind of big.
Bro, working
Yeah,
at a beer
Seagram's.
distributor, having to like pack those out and try to determine which one was in which box.
Which one was-
It was like 500 flavors.
Yes.
Oh,
Which one's gonna sell?
yeah. Good
Those
guess.
were the seltzers before the seltzer.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Wine cooler. They must have gave you a massive headache.
Bottles and James.
I don't get hangovers.
What?
I've gotten one serious hangover in my life.
What?
Yes.
Wait a
And
second.
it was my first.
talking about?
Out.
No, it's a thing. Ask my friends.
You've had one.
One serious hangover, and it was Thanksgiving Eve, my freshman year of college, 18 years old. I had amaretto sours all night.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Hated my life the
So-
next day. I
That
was
makes
so
sense.
miserable. My mom was so pissed at
That's
me
the
on
only time
Thanksgiving.
you threw up ever in your life?
I don't know
No,
if
it's
I
just said
threw up.
hungover.
Sure. I mean,
All
I
right.
think throwing up goes with
No, I don't.
doesn't it?
I don't
Not
think.
always.
No, I didn't throw up.
No, my worst hangovers didn't involve throwing up. That's why they were so bad.
I'm not a big
No.
throw
I'm-
upper either.
During that story, I'm judging your friends during that story, not just you, because
Why? Because I had amaretto. I was 18
No,
years
no,
old.
I know. Amaretto sours
'cause
I
it only
get.
happened once.
because those are delicious.
I
For
just don't
one,
get hangovers.
maybe 1.5. After two, it's too much sugar. But the fact that your friends haven't gotten you just blackout drunk for no reason other
Oh
than
no, I been.
they colluded before you got there and you didn't get hungover.
No, I been. The last time I was blackout drunk. Oh, actually, couple.
Last week when you went 5-0, it's the only time you've ever won a new podcast.
The last time.
Smart.
The last time was my birthday this past year. I was in Key West. My friend Jelly, she was like, let's do
Jelly?
Angelica, we call her Jelly. Let's do shot roulette. Have you guys ever played shot roulette?
Yes.
No.
Is that a shot a minute?
No, it's like 5
That's our
shots or
power.
however amount of people that are there. And then like 2 are actually real liquor and the other is water.
Okay.
I lost
we played very differently.
I lost 3 out of the 4 freaking times. So I was shot. Barely ate anything before that. Deceased. Okay, this happened at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She wakes me up at 5. My friend's mother cooks. I eat a couple of breadsticks. We go out that night. She's like, how are you alive? Like full blown, bounce back, no headache, nothing.
All right. So the object is to get her to have a hangover one day.
Hang out with me on a
Vodka
weekend.
treats me very well.
That's good. She recovers quick. Healthy.
Healthy. I am.
Oh, is that the trick?
Yeah.
So quickly, what? So quick, and she went 5-0.
How did that
You're
happen, folks?
annoying.
How'd that happen?
Princess.
What do you mean? I was
You
4
followed
and
up a
1. I was
4-1
4
week
and
with a
1 the
5-0.
week
She's the one in charge of the
before that.
graphics. That's how it happens. I didn't pick that one. And nobody fact checked her.
All right, let me just say one thing. All of you go fuck yourselves because
I
when
congratulated you.
when you had your winning week, I was like, I'm really so happy for you. You needed
Did I
that.
congratulate you?
And you too, motherfucker.
He doesn't congratulate.
When you were
anybody.
5-0 and didn't even show up.
That's true.
The praise was coming. Jesus Christ. You were 5-0 so fast on Saturday and Sunday. I couldn't believe when you
That is
texted me,
true.
you're like, 5-0. I'm like, there's so many games still to play.
Yeah.
That is true.
I pulled a U.
It was good.
She
All
had
the
2 on
beginning
Saturday.
ones.
How'd you celebrate? Was there any celebration whatsoever? Obviously, you're not hungover, so
You definitely celebrated.
what'd
No,
you do
I
to
didn't.
celebrate?
How could you
I'm not drinking. Sunday was an amazing, lazy day at home. I watched football all day.
Oh man.
Nice.
Saturday, I was out for both games.
What about any of the games you picked? Anything you felt good about that you saw come true?
I felt good about what I had picked because I thought all the other games were kind of untouchable because of what you said earlier with who is actually starting, who is not starting, who's going to sit. And so many of those games that you guys picked, like the Kansas City game, they wind up sitting them. You didn't know that until after the fact, after we recorded.
Raiders
So I
was a
felt good
one.
with like knowing that all those teams were going to play their starters.
Yeah, you picked the right ones that was supposed to win.
Wait, didn't you bet the Atlanta New Orleans game?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I picked New
Yeah,
Orleans.
that is the most untouchable
did?
game on the whole thing.
Oh, you know what?
No, they
Pittsburgh
had must
at
win.
-4 against Baltimore. That was ballsy too, because
It
that
was
game
must
has
win.
never ended over 3
Yeah,
points.
but she's saying that
No,
I
that
knew
was
they were
had
gonna-
to
No,
play
they,
all their
I
players.
get that 100%,
Yeah.
but still taking them at 4 when I
Yeah.
saw that when the game started, I was like, wow, the game never ends over 4.
Well, I think that
Probably
what-
just-
that-
I
probably
think
just
it was
sucked.
something we spoke about that I said, oh, I wish it was like -3 or something easier.
it should've
but
been- it
it
should've
was
been
what it
3.
was.
James Winston is the head coach of the Saints. Did you know that?
Oh boy, that boy's in trouble.
That was fucking amazing.
He only does interceptions or TDs, nothing in between.
He just does whatever he wants to do.
He needs to be focused on more.
It was a great
Yeah.
interview.
He needs his own show.
And the way
All
he
his
talks-
interviews are great.
the
All
way
the
he
dumb
talks
shit
is
he does
great.
is great.
This guy
All the dumb
fucking
shit he
said,
does.
I'm not even going to be on this team next year. This guy hasn't scored a touchdown yet and hands him the ball. Changes the play in the fucking huddle.
No, but still lines up in victory formation, which is like the biggest unwritten rule that has ever existed in the history of football.
It's so funny. And then what's his face? What's the guy's name?
Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith comes
furious.
walking out on the field screaming.
Screaming.
So ugly.
And I turned to my wife and I said, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, that guy's getting fired tomorrow. I
Right,
don't
he
give a
was.
shit.
Everything was bottled up inside. He had to get it out.
He was the first one to go. I didn't even think they made it that night. I think they announced.
No,
that
he
was
stopped
quick.
the rant. He stopped yelling at the other coach. He turned around. They're like, "You're fucking fired." How do you let a team score on you in victory formation?
Oh.
You're out of here.
It's bad. That was funny though. I loved everything Winston said. It was hilarious to listen to.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you. This is
I'm gonna look
worth
after.
going
I couldn't
on
believe
YouTube
it.
to listen to.
Yeah, it was amazing.
When I
great.
saw the play, I'm like, "No, that didn't just happen."
Right.
Like there was, if you remember Greg Schiano a couple years ago when he became I think it was the Bucks. He was the head coach of the Bucks. He left Rutgers. He wanted to make a statement that he was bringing this new toughness to the NFL, and he was going to be this fucking awesome, coach, player coach. And the other team lined up in victory formation against him, and he had his guys dive and take out
Oh,
their
okay.
legs.
Yeah.
It became a story for weeks on end. His own players came out and were like, "We don't want to do it. He's making us do it." He said, "If we don't do it, we're getting benched."
Right.
It was like, that was the entire league. His own players turned on him. They're like, "Yo, you don't fuck with the victory formation play."
Right. Yeah.
And
no,
James is like,
not
"No, let's
expecting-
fucking do it. Let's go." Yeah.
You want a touchdown?
Yeah. You want a touchdown? You want a touchdown? Who wants a touchdown?
That was so great.
It was great. It was great. At first, I wasn't angry about it, and I'm not angry about it, but I was a little bit like, oh, who cares? You know
I
what I
became
mean? Like,
less angry once I knew what happened.
yeah, like who cares?
Just
Like
hysterical.
they let him score a touchdown. It really doesn't matter in the long run. And then after a while, you're like, oh, they did line up in victory formation. Like it wasn't like they shouldn't have done it.
I mean, the
in the
big
long
issue
run,
is-
they shouldn't have done it.
You got a guy that is just sitting there in a 3-point stance, thinks it's a dead play. He's not
Yeah.
moving, and then all of a sudden, a 340-pound guy comes firing out and knocks him out.
Getting a touchdown.
That's a fucking big deal.
It's great.
Other than that, it was awesome.
Yeah, the Lions too. Tough win for them losing Laporta.
Oh yeah, big time.
That's brutal.
That's huge. I don't even know who their backup is in that situation, and they went to him 6 times a game, 7 times a game.
Yeah, it was a tough one. Tripp goes 4-1.
What was
His
your
only
one?
loss
Oh,
was
under.
the under in the Cincinnati Cleveland.
Yeah, it was
game.
a fucking backdoor garbage time touchdown at the end.
What about that
meant,
wife?
Meant nothing. Oh my
Making-
God, that's my
making
most
news.
impressive of the week.
What about that wife?
We weren't
making
gonna do
news?
those
I
this
love
week.
I love that we weren't gonna do it for the week for the first time.
That's the first time I had Kim one ready.
That's
Hey,
great.
If I'm anything, I'm consistent, right?
I don't even
She
know
was
if
in a
she's good looking.
onesie.
Is she good looking?
I didn't see her face.
It's a weird outfit.
Awesome outfit.
How do you go to the bathroom in one of those
do
things?
You have to take the
show
whole
up
thing
in
off.
that? How do you show up and feel
You don't
comfortable
show up
in that?
without a jacket on.
All right, but how do you feel,
that's a reveal.
how do you feel comfortable cheering for your husband?
If
in
I
that
looked
thing?
like that, I would feel very comfortable.
It's his girlfriend, not wife.
Oh, it's
but-
his girlfriend?
Yes.
That was
But-
part of the story. Yeah.
But
I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing that.
I mean, she was
In
able
my
to rock
bathroom.
it though. She has a sick body. I
Yes,
wouldn't wear
She
it.
does.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
she-
Like you in that
she-
situation.
I wouldn't wear it just because I would know that I'm getting made fun of on the internet forever.
Who made fun of her?
I don't know if people are making fun of her.
Probably girls.
No, I mean I didn't look
I
like
know
I
she-
made fun of
she
her. She
tripled
looks
her
good in
follower
it.
count.
How can you?
If you were going out with the quarterback and the quarterback said, "Get that outfit I got you for Christmas,"
Yeah.
put that outfit that I got you for Christmas on for the last game.
No
I might
way.
never start again. Would you do it?
Yes. Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah.
Baller. Yes.
Yeah, why not?
That's awesome. That's
Why
awesome.
not?
Yeah.
Did he tell her to wear it though? Was that
I
the
don't know, I
story?
just made it
Maybe
up.
she
but
thought
that
it was like, this might be your last start
Did
ever.
they
I'm
work-
wearing this.
Right.
We're going out with a bang.
Wait, I didn't watch that game, but were they in all white? Were they-
I don't know. Were they
I
playing?
freaking
I don't know.
love
I
that
didn't,
song.
I didn't watch the guys on the field. Don't care
Because
about the game.
it would have been cooler if they were in all
I
white
don't
because
think
she
they
It
was
would have been
in
cooler
all
if she was in
white.
the middle of the field and the guys were in the booth and she just like danced around on the field. That would have been cooler.
As I was making these notes,
Oh,
I saw Cincinnati Cleveland under 30 and a half, and I said, I have no idea what happened in that game. Except for one thing. I have to go look up the score.
I know it went over. That's the only one.
Also, you may have been the only person in America who bet on the Raiders-Broncos game.
And it was a
It
great
was
bet.
a great bet.
Great bet.
Yeah, it was just a matter of one. We talked about it forever. I mean, this guy. I was like, hey, Sean Payton's a great coach. This guy, listening to his vitriol all season, now I hate Sean Payton too.
Stop.
Like, it's like infected me. So I was like, yeah, everyone loves
Oh, I
Antonio
hate
Pierce.
them.
Everyone hates Sean Payton.
Wait, I saw a thing today that said rumor has it about Russell Wilson going to Pittsburgh.
Where'd you
Interesting.
read that trash?
I know.
Do you want me to pull it up?
No, it's all right. I'll read.
I did hear that as well. Or read it. I don't remember it. But
Really?
saw it today. I don't know if it's true.
How could they even be talking about it in the situation that Pittsburgh's in right now? I don't believe any of that.
Because Mason Rudolph is
Because
starting
they
this
don't
weekend.
really have
Yeah,
a
but I'm saying they're
quarterback.
not talking about next season now. They're not going to do that.
Of course
Everybody
they are.
always is. Yeah,
They're
of
doing
course.
early
Now with a
ranks
team that
on
made
players.
the playoffs, you talk about playoffs and that's it.
When you make the playoffs and Mason Rudolph's your quarterback, they're absolutely talking about
Yeah,
who's
they'll
going to
pick
be your
anybody.
quarterback next year.
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
Anybody
talking
else.
about
I
more
don't
than
think
just
they're
the
talking about
playoffs.
it.
Okay.
So nobody's going to be talking about the Chiefs wide receivers throughout the playoffs, is what you're saying?
They're not going to be talking about who might be coming there next year.
Okay.
They have no idea who's coming there next
After
year.
this weekend.
After they lose is what you're saying?
Maybe. Then they can talk
Maybe.
about it. And then Kurt and I go 2-3. What are you going to do?
I started out well.
Yeah?
I think I was 2-0.
What'd that get you?
Nothing. Absolutely.
Got you 2-3.
nothing.
I
Fucking
know. I
Eagles.
thought you were gonna do. You were.
Do you know how many
thought you were
parlays? And
gonna
I
do
took
well.
Eagles money line this weekend. Do you know how many parlays they screwed up this weekend?
Why?
The
Why?
Raiders. I had because the Eagles
You
should
don't
have.
fucking listen to me ever.
Here's it. Hey,
I gave you props. I bet on the Eagles for you because you were supposed to turn them around.
No, that's
You
the
did not.
opposite.
I heard a great stat last night.
Has he been listening
Shout out
to
Mike
the
Diorsa.
podcast?
What is it?
If a dog is ever plus 5.5 or 5, the dog just on that spread is like 69%. Something crazy. I was
Just
like,
anywhere, home, away,
anywhere, just any football
yeah,
game,
plus 5.
5 or 5.5. Take the dog every time.
number I hate.
And I was like, really? I said, I never heard that. The game went off at plus 5.5,
Mhm.
and then I had the Titans plus
same.
5.5.
I had the Titans too.
Yeah, I had plus
But I had
5.5.
the fucking Eagles.
Great stat to
I
remember
don't
for
know
next
why
year.
you did that.
I'm the Giants.
Did you really? Yeah, you had a New York parlay.
Yeah, I felt that all weekend long.
Should have added Buffalo into that.
But they were on They weren't
He
underdogs.
did. He had Buffalo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but I'm saying a real parlay for
On
money
his
that
parlay
you had.
that
But
he.
they weren't underdogs.
Yeah, that's true. They
So,
weren't underdogs.
would
You
help,
still
though.
got
Would
money
have
though.
one more.
Money line it.
The one game of all these that you got here is you picked the Jets and the Pats over.
All right, listen, I did text you.
That was
Listen to
crazy.
me. I did not know it was going to pour. I thought they were just going to completely give up.
If it was
Even it
80 and
was
sunny.
No, screw you guys. I think if it was 80
On what
and sunny,
planet?
I think if it was 80 and sunny, it would
What,
have
Billy's
been.
happy throws 2 pick sixes and you cover?
80 and sunny in fucking
That's
December?
not a
That
guarantee
weather
win
was
no
really
matter
bad.
what.
That
You don't know what the
Oh,
Jets
New
are
England
gonna
weather
do.
in December,
That weather
January
was
5th?
really bad, and
Nope.
it was a dumb pick. I did text you probably at 10.
You
I
did.
said I should take the under. It's going to monsoon. And then I said, forget it.
You
It
did.
is
I was
what
already
it
on my
is.
9th chicken nugget at that point.
It was a very, very dumb pick. I agree. Next.
Talk about the Eagles.
I mean, I don't think we have to, unless it's in your rant. They
I don't
suck.
have a rant.
They suck. I saw the little
Do they?
tracker. No, they don't. I mean, they have players.
They're having issues.
Still very hurt.
They're having issues. I saw the tracker of all the playoff teams, like on the automatic, and the fucking Eagles were up top, and then you just see 4 weeks in a row they just dropped it.
They're 1-5.
Yeah,
It's like,
they were
what
with,
the fuck?
them and the Dolphins did the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh!
They're 1-5 in the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, they're bad.
It's ever since he yelled at the KC fans,
Yeah.
telling them to stop fucking bitching. I'm not gonna hear you bitching now.
What about Big Fat Dom, too? Is right around
I
that
didn't
time.
I didn't even see that he was there.
Is that his name?
No, next week.
I think it's
It
the
was
name
regular
we
season.
gave him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he comes
Big Dom.
back, does the curse get lifted and now
Yes.
they're going to beat the Bucks?
Mm.
I don't know. They're away. I don't know. It's
Dom
crazy that
likes
they
Tampa.
went from home to first seed
Yeah.
to then
A
home
road
field
game.
at least to now they're in wild card road game.
So who's the bigger collapse, the Dolphins or the Eagles?
Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
I
Eagles.
think so.
They
Yeah.
are healthy and bad.
Yeah. The Eagles.
But they're not entirely healthy. I mean,
They were entirely
banged up
healthy
the last 2 weeks. but
3
yeah.
weeks. Like
Everybody's
4 weeks ago.
seeing Miami almost like the Bills getting carted off the field every
Yeah.
5 seconds. The other thing about Philly is that
10 and 1.
during that game, people on Instagram were saying that they're doing it on purpose to play Tampa Bay round 1,
Yeah.
which I
don't think that's a
I
guaranteed
threw as
win.
bullshit.
Didn't work out for him 2 years ago.
Right. I threw it away as bullshit. You're not going to do that in the middle of a game.
No way.
But I thought it was funny that they were throwing that out there right away.
Those are Eagles fans. I've had some attack me. They're curmudgeon.
Ooh.
Scumbags. is what I would say.
Yeah, that's the nicest
Fuck
word
me.
a Philly fan's ever been
Yeah,
called.
that is
It's
true.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon.
They're the worst.
All right, most impressed. The only thing I got is 66 different quarterbacks this year. It's an average of more than 2
that's
per
wild.
team.
That's not a record, though. Is it?
Not still not a record, no.
What was
It had to be a
record?
couple of years ago when we had that playoff game with the Cardinals. And
Yeah.
two guys that I never even heard of.
We blaming that on COVID? I think that was COVID.
No, that was way before COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
We have so much more to talk about.
What is wrong with you?
66 different
I got some.
quarterbacks?
Yeah, 66 different quarterbacks.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of quarterbacks.
What is the record? Do you know?
And Kaepernick still can't get a job.
It's unbelievable. It's
Fucking
racist.
bullshit.
And he's better than some of the quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Not
Yeah.
anymore, but probably.
Was.
Could be.
No, but I mean,
said
he
still
was at third
back.
string when he decided,
Yeah. No, I agree.
so he could probably make another third string.
I mean,
I agree.
Minnesota could use him.
Any other?
Tennessee firing the coach, I think that was a bit of a surprise. I think it's one of those situations that you're not going to get much better.
I was convinced it was going to be a mutual parting of ways.
Right.
I'm shocked that they came out. I was like, oh, fire. Like that. Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Coach is
ready.
the best part of that organization.
He's ready to go somewhere else.
Yeah, he
but
definitely needs to go.
I think it's one of those situations where who are you going to find? Who are you going to find that's going to give you a better shot?
No chance.
I agree.
Derrick Henry, done.
Yep.
Great game to finish it off.
Yep.
Did you see his press conference?
No, I did not.
Fucking awesome. He sits up there and they're like, this might be your last game. Is there anything you want to say or thank or whatever? He spent 2 straight minutes thanking all the people that you never see. The equipment people in the locker room, the janitors, the cafeteria people, the cooks, this person, that, like just going on and just by name, everyone.
yeah.
And he's like, I can't do me without you. I can't do this. On and I was like, holy shit.
Good for him. Wonder where he's going to be next year.
Atlanta.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe we can
Commanders.
get someone else for
Nolans.
Brees Hall to
New
partner up
England.
with.
Maybe New England.
New England
I
needs
would love someone
anything.
like
Imagine him and Stevenson together. Yeah. 2 big boys.
that. Thunder and bigger Thunder.
That Jets game looked like nobody wanted to be there.
I didn't even watch it.
Belichick being the number one person who didn't want to be
Oh my
there.
God.
He was pissed he lost that game.
Yeah. I mean, that kills the streak, right?
15.
Yeah, what a way to go.
Start off the Super Bowl.
All right, my biggest disappointment this year, honestly, New York media and Jets fans. It was fucking annoying this year dealing with fucking
You guys are
all
so
you
annoying.
guys thinking.
Same thing every year.
Whatever it is, whatever you want to say, and I'm
Same thing
sorry,
every year.
you guys aren't the worst of them all, but the whole straggling everybody along with 3-3, he might come back, all this bullshit.
course.
It's annoying.
If they were
no,
better,
don't
though,
of course
It's
me.
the same
It's
shit here all
annoying.
the time. Every time there's a situation like this, it's the
It's
same
just
thing.
Situation
Jet
like
fans.
this.
Yeah.
This is not.
it's not just Jet fans.
Yeah,
Are
it
you
is.
forgetting Linsanity with freaking
With who?
cutlets? It's the same thing from Giants
That
fans.
was that. They weren't saying playoffs. They weren't.
Yes, they absolutely were.
You're a
playoffs.
Jets
They got
hater.
the same hat and sweatshirt for Christmas that you got. They got the same. All right?
Listen, Giants are winners though when it comes down to it.
It was a pretty sad
The
season.
Jets have not been winners in a very long time.
All right,
the Giants have
Pittsburgh.
been
Well,
You're
I'm just-
gonna get
but I'm
blasted in
just
the
saying,
fucking playoffs.
You open up this season as Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, and it's like you guys haven't
We
even had a
had-
winning season.
We had Aaron Rodgers. What a planet are you
All right,
on?
we're moving on.
They're 5 weeks away from this is
This
our
is
year.
crazy.
Okay, it's only 5 weeks away.
Don't
Wait,
get
you
me
see,
started
this is
on
our year.
Miami. That comes up short every year.
So annoying.
Comes up short.
when they start off
Oh,
We were
so
invited
hot.
to the dance.
They don't get it because
No,
they're not
yeah.
in it. They don't understand.
It's so crazy. It's
You guys haven't.
You cannot
haven't really
commiserate with a
been-
fucking Dolphins
No,
fan
Dolphins
about
are-
being in it. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Bye.
Listen, it's my disappointment, and I had to listen to it all the time on the radio and everybody.
Oh,
You
so- I
live
feel
in
so
New
sorry for
York.
you.
What do you want to? What do you
You're a
want to
horrible
happen? Like, what do you
I
expect?
take everything back.
You're excited about Pittsburgh
Why wouldn't
that
I be
needed the
excited?
Dolphins to win in order to get into the playoffs.
But why wouldn't I be excited? No, they didn't.
All right,
Yes,
on
they
to-
did.
Tennessee Titans
All right,
to win.
all
Okay,
right.
That's a
we're on
lie.
to Cincinnati.
This is terrible.
Back to
right,
Jake
yeah,
Brennan's
moving
wife.
on.
Off to
Girlfriend.
Buffalo.
Sorry, girlfriend.
We're on to the final regular season results. Congratulations.
already.
Let's take our time.
51, 38, and 1. What do you got to say?
That's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
I'm not gonna say mean
nothing.
things like you do.
Nice job.
Should have been better.
Second place, 48, 40, and 2. Can't win everything. That's all I can say. You know?
Dropped off like the Eagles a little bit, but you
Yeah.
did really good.
It's good though.
Real lack of stamina in this one. Katie finishes off the season.
Beat me.
Third place,
Unbelievable.
above 500, 45, 43, and 2.
I can't believe you have to get a tattaoo now.
I can't believe there's no big bet. So I
Yes,
mean, I don't know
I know.
what you guys
You
are
gotta
thinking.
shave your eyebrows, get a tattoo, and an ashtray.
I gotta do everything we talked about this year.
Where? Yeah.
Show up in your underwear.
And run around the fucking building with your pants around your ankles.
I'm embarrassed. I apologize.
You came in first last time.
I know, and I can't wait for next season.
Maybe
And
you'll
like the
bounce
Jets,
back and play.
we're on to next season. This is our year.
See? It works.
I made a lot of dumb bets this year. A lot of dumb bets.
What do you attribute it to? You smoke
my
more
overs.
cigarettes than ever.
My overs.
Okay.
I attribute it to my overs.
You didn't
mean
learn your lesson.
During
And the
the first
Bills
8
picks.
weeks, when it was
think
the
it was
most
longer than
historic amount of unders in 8 weeks of football, and you're like, nope,
Yep.
4 overs.
No, it's a quarterback league. I swear. I swear it's a quarterback league. As they're all dropping off and dying. I sucked. Undefeated in the playoffs. Here we go.
We got some of our
We also have a lot of
playoff
guests.
future bets still alive, too. Katie's got the Eagles and the Bengals. That didn't work out, but you got the Eagles.
Oh, you got the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, huh?
Eagles
You're
going
huge.
and winning.
Oh, and winning.
Oh.
What a big Eagles fan over here.
Wow, after all the bad talk.
That's what it
Oh.
was.
It's
crazy.
preseason.
I know, but isn't that nuts?
It was like a
Change.
bad breakup. That's what it
Things
was.
change.
Yeah. Did you delete all that stuff from your Instagram?
What happens if they win the
That's
Super
not the
Bowl?
moral
That
of the
doesn't go down.
story.
Yeah.
You guys sound like our followers. The point of my rants ever about the Eagles is that they were not as good as their record.
Yes.
Point proven.
If they win, she's outside the Eagles thing with a radio over her head.
If they win and can make a comeback in the playoffs, all the respect to them. How can you not?
I like it.
Spoken like a true announcer, radio person. Trips got both teams, 49ers and the Ravens, with the Ravens winning.
The
That looks
Madoffs,
good.
right? Madoffs?
Yep.
That looks good.
Madoffs.
Kurt has the Eagles and the Chargers.
Chargers didn't.
Yo, really?
He goes,
But I have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he does.
I never knew how that would happen.
And then I got the Ravens and the Eagles.
Damn.
With the Jets winning the
That's not
Super Bowl.
that bad.
I didn't forget that
Oh,
one.
that was the Jets, right?
But by default, because they're in the AFC, I get the Ravens.
Right.
You know.
You take the number 1 seed.
And then the over-unders, I got Katie had 1 win. She had the Broncos under 8.5. It was 8. Fucking, that was close by half. The Jaguars.
That's a gutsy call.
The Jaguars over 9.5. How could that not hit? They got
Should've
9.
hit.
And the
Definitely
Vikings.
that
Vikings.
0.5.
Yeah,
Bigger
0.5
collapse.
for them.
0.5
Steelers,
twice?
The Jaguars.
Damn.
Absolutely.
And Minnesota.
Feel it, Philly.
And then Trip, who'd you have? You had the Bengals under 11.5.
Yep.
That's a win. Raiders under 6.5. They got 8. And the Cowboys under 9.5.
Yeah, that Cowboys.
That's
that
tough.
Cowboys is
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
control.
I know.
Kurt had the Bengals also under.
Well, that shouldn't count. McDaniels got fired halfway through and fucked up my numbers. Okay, they put in a competent coach and fucked up my numbers.
Then
Down, he's
anything
getting
with the
fired.
Jets
I
doesn't count.
I said, I was like, my favorite bet is that he's the first coach fired.
And then Kurt had the Commanders over 6.5.
Oh, man.
All right.
Seahawks under 8.5. Lost that by a half. And then I had the Browns over 9.5. The Cardinals under 4.5. And the Jets over 9.5.
So you just lost the Jet one. Son of a
You
bitch.
think I would learn?
You don't.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see
you
next
didn't
season.
know.
Oh, you fan?
We didn't know we weren't going to have a quarterback all season.
You didn't pick the Jets over?
You had the same starting quarterback this season as you did the last 2 seasons.
Wait, our
So I don't wanna hear it.
Our starting quarterback was
He's been
Aaron
the starting
Rodgers.
quarterback
What
for
are you
3 years in a
talking
row.
about?
Yes
What
or
are you
no?
talking
Jets up.
about?
Don't
Is
talk
he not
about-
the starting quarterback 3 straight years?
No
The
more
starting
Jets.
quarterback was Aaron Rodgers. You sound stupid right now.
He never completed a pass.
Yeah.
Was that your rant?
He doesn't get a rant.
He doesn't get.
Oh.
He doesn't get
I don't
a
have
rant.
the tiara on.
Screw him.
What's your rant?
I don't have one.
What do you mean? There's nothing you want to say?
No.
Wildcard Weekend.
Let's go to the wild
You
card.
know, ever since the Steelers made the playoffs, I swear to God, I was going to do it to annoy John. All I kept saying in my head was, Wildcard.
Hate that.
Is that how they talk in
I know you would
Pittsburgh?
hate it.
I
No.
fucking hate that.
No,
This
it's
is the
just
wild
start being
card.
weird.
Wildcard.
All right, I guess we can cut there and come back. This guy's having a heart attack. Maybe have another cigarette.
Wildcard.
You sure you don't have any 19.2 ounces in there?
First down, dogs.
First down dogs peaked at number 4 in Saudi Arabia. Because it says football in the title.
Where was the other one? Was it Bermuda?
Bermuda,
For
yeah.
lunchroom?
Yeah, Bermuda.
Oh, yeah, that was big. We were big in Bermuda.
Peaked at number 4 in Saudi Arabia.
That's funny because they think it's about soccer.
Yep, probably.
Nope. It's probably the guy that does the audio editing.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you said that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, by the way, they're going to
That's
use
the guy that would
Riverside.
pay to do the yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good move. That was terrible.
What
I
happened?
have
Not you,
two.
you
I
were
have
good.
2 more interviews next week. We're going to use Riverside.
Perfect. Wildcard Weekend.
Wildcard.
Okay, if you post that, you have to show your face. Because that was wild itself.
Give me one more.
I say it like I'm a cat.
Do it towards the camera.
Wildcard.
That's different.
That's how I've been saying it.
That was like how she was saying Uber Eats before. Or whatever it was. So the
Uber
good
Eated.
news is
Uber Eated.
all of the teams that I wasn't allowed to bet on, none of them made the playoffs. So I got picked
Really?
every game this weekend.
Wait, really? None of them?
None of them.
That's amazing.
I know. It's like I knew who the good teams were.
You're right.
But I just couldn't pick them.
You couldn't pick the
No.
rest on the.
You could pick him. Emily couldn't pick him.
Ah,
Lucas
yes.
couldn't pick him.
That's right.
No,
I-
Lucas did.
No, he killed it. I'm going to blame
4
her.
and 1.
She had that one weekend where she was good, and then after that, she must have went to a fish concert that night.
Who did your picks tonight?
These
The
are
guy
all
on the
me, baby.
internet?
Back. He's back.
Oh boy.
These are all me, so look out. What else? How's everybody feeling about this?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah?
I like 3 of them.
All right, hit me with a wild card.
Wildcard.
All right. What do you got?
Oh man, it's
Princess?
super.
This is so crazy.
This is
I
the
think we
energy.
should
This is
put
a playoff
I
energy.
think we should put a bet on it. I got
What
money
do you
in my
want
wallet.
the bet to be?
I got money in my
Don't.
wallet.
You have kids. You don't have any money.
I
in that
swear I
wallet.
got money that I should not spend.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with it? You're going to spend it before the time the bet's up.
Probably.
You need that money for Disney.
But we could do a bet.
All right, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Let's
We
not
always
hold that
think
up here.
about it and we come up with nothing.
Just remind me in the end.
Because they're extreme. They're like shaving your eyebrows and
No,
shit.
this isn't extreme. This is just money. We walk away with extra money, playoff money.
That sounded like crackhead.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just looking for some action. Black 21, come on.
You got any more of that gambling?
I think we should do it.
All right, we'll think about it.
Walk out of here with an extra couple $100.
Everybody else feeling good? Wild card? Sean, give me a wild card.
Give us a wild
Give us a
card.
wild
Wild card.
Oh, man, there's no energy in that.
What about you?
Wild card.
Yes. Perfect. What's your stat? You got a stat for the playoffs. Hit us.
I do. I have a QB stat. Ready?
Mason Rudolph.
We're here.
Okay. NFL QBs. This is for first playoff ever quarterbacks.
All right. How many of those?
27
4.
and 50 straight up since 2002.
27 and 50.
That's not good.
Awful.
Awful. They're also 30, 46, and 1 against the spread, putting them at 39.5%. When they play each other, they're 36.7%. QBs with playoff experience versus playoff rookie QBs covered 63% of the time. First career playoff QBs this year, CJ, Tua, Rudolph, and Love.
It is Tua's first one, right?
Now the Dolphins.
Because Skylar played last year.
Fun fact to know.
So it's almost like experience matters. in the
Pretty
NFL.
much. That's what it's coming down to. That's what it sounds like to me.
So
Those are bad
like when I
stats.
said like a team is dangerous in the playoffs because they have a veteran quarterback, a veteran coach, players that have been there, they've been to the playoffs.
Until they start playing another team.
Right. So
That
but it's almost
has
like they have that advantage in the playoffs.
experience.
Right.
Okay.
Like
So what is it? 27 and 50?
27 and 50.
All right, so
Straight
that's
up.
like 1 out of 2,
Yeah.
right?
So 2 of them could win as
One
well.
out of
Ah,
That's,
see?
Could
that's
win.
1 out of 3.
1 out of
I
3.
think it's more 1 out of 3.
At least one of
It's
them's winning.
literally
Which
one
one is
out
it
of
going to
3.
be?
Mason
No, that's against the spread. He can
Oh,
cover
that's
and
true.
still
He can
lose.
All right,
All right.
see? Now we're throwing curveballs.
No, the straight up number is just as bad.
Yeah, the straight
All
up
right.
number is 27 and 50.
Alone. If we had Aaron Rodgers.
All right, so who came in last place? You actually came in last place.
Yep.
So you're
Can't
going first.
believe it.
You pick first. That's so
You've
weird.
been going first a lot.
I go first so much.
You know
Still
why?
over 500 though.
All right, so we're going to go in the order of games how I feel they're going to be. Good games, right?
So
So you said what? You said, oh, Steelers are going to go first.
Oh, so wait a second. Time out. So I gotta go first, right?
And I pick
But
the
that
game.
you're picking every
Yes.
game. I gotta go first
Yes.
every game. Son of a bitch.
Well, that's how it works.
I know that's how it works.
And I
Just
go
say it.
last
rotate it. We
every
can
game?
rotate
No, it's fine. I
No,
lost.
if he's gonna arbitrarily pick the games like that, like,
We
I
can
lost. I
rotate.
lost. It makes sense because we all pick. We all have
He
a pick.
lost
and
the
I
next
and
week
he
we
came-
should do the loser because next week it's gonna matter.
That's
No,
true.
this
because
guy
we're being
Eiffel
head-to-head for a
Towered
bet.
the losing. He lost the last week and he lost the
Oh.
season. That's an Eiffel Tower.
All right.
No, he's a loser. We got that, but I'm saying it doesn't matter who picks where in this. Thing.
Come on.
And if you had
because there's no competition.
All right, I'll go first.
No.
Jesus
I'll go
Lord.
first.
All right, my first game up. Not the Steelers.
I'm shocked.
It's the Eagles and the Bucks. I think that will be the worst game of the weekend.
The Monday night game.
And that's another reason. Stop putting fucking playoff football games on Monday night.
I agree with you there.
Stop it.
Concur.
And I don't like the whole AFC first, NFC second either.
They're playing Monday night.
Monday night,
Monday
8
night.
o'clock. The over-under is 43.5. And the Bucks are hosting this game, and they're favored by 3.5 against the Eagles. The Eagles.
The Eagles.
They're not favored.
I know. They're underdogs.
I don't have much to say about this game. When I saw the standings, I said Eagles all the way, right away. And now with AJ Brown hurt and
Still could play.
still could play, probably will play, and with Jalen Hurts hurt a little bit, I'm just gonna try and keep it safe. I'm learning a lesson. It's on a Monday night. There's been nothing but Monday night unders. The spread is over 42. I'm going under 43.5. Tampa Bay Eagles. Please
Nice.
don't score.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. I guess I'm up because I came second to last. That's how this works, right?
Mhm, it is. I agree.
It's still amazing to me what happened to the Eagles, but I think Fat Dom coming back is going to be the difference in this game. He's going to be there. Everybody knows guys like that love Florida, right? Tampa Bay. I got to do it. I can't bet on a team that Todd Bowles is the coach of winning a fucking playoff game. Taking the Eagles +3. I think the Eagles win this game by 2 touchdowns.
And a major game that they needed to win, they won 9-0 against Carolina. That's what really kills me. That's what kills me is that they didn't even turn it on last week.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think this is free money. Taking the Eagles.
She was 5-0.
Perfect. I would love to Eiffel Tower this game.
You can't though. It's against.
I know.
the Eagles.
I know. But my Eiffel Tower would be the under and the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the under though. As my official pick. They played these two teams already played. It was, what the score was 25-3 until a garbage time doesn't matter touchdown at the end, so it's 25-10, still under. Philly's garbage. The Bucks scored 9 points last week. They're not great. Home underdog unders in the playoffs. So a home underdog and the under usually get in the wild card round because of divisional plays. Is at like 68%. Oof. When Jalen Hurts plays against Todd Bowles' defense, he's done it 3 times in his career. He's got 3 touchdowns, 5 picks. He has averaging 217 yards a game, which is not great. 55% completion. Holy shit. Say that again. 55% completion percentage.
God. I'll just help everybody out.
And another one, wild card outdoor unders in playoffs with non-divisional opponents. There's a fucking stat for you. 76% to the under.
All right. Let's get that under.
I didn't hear anything you said.
I don't want
I'm taking the under.
I don't know.
All I could think about was how many different sauces there are for the chicken nuggets. That was so many stats.
I saw them all. I was like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. And then I saw another article. I was like, oh, that's a good one. I was like, holy shit, everything is screaming.
You pulled
unders.
a me.
Let's do the under. I want the under to happen.
All right, good.
I took the under.
What
I
the
took
under. The under too?
Yeah, under
Oh,
43 and a half.
now I like
But I
it.
have to say, if it was 3.5 the spread, I probably would have went with the Bucks.
Oh yeah?
But since it's 3, I didn't want to touch it. Under 43.5, basically for what he said. I mean, the Bucks against Panthers only scoring 9 points, and the Eagles are we don't know what they are right now.
They're your Super Bowl pick. That's what they were.
Preseason.
Good money on them right
You
now
can't
too.
The Eagles are going
argue with me
home.
over
I can.
preseason picks.
I absolutely can.
The Eagles aren't going home. All right, next up, now here we go. The Steelers in the second worst game of the weekend.
Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers going to Buffalo. Buffalo's 10-point favorites, over under 36.5. Sunday, 1 o'clock. It's a prime position. I don't know why they put them in that spot. Are they at the game?
No,
Or 4:30?
it's 1 o'clock.
Sunday 1.
First game. Wake up game.
Who you got?
Watt's hurt. Big loss. No quarterback.
Definitely out?
Definitely out.
yeah.
It was
he's
announced
out.
today. While I was watching Buffalo Miami, if Miami won, Pittsburgh was going to have to take on the Chiefs. And during the first half of that game, I wasn't sure which team I wanted to play, Buffalo or the Chiefs. Buffalo makes a lot of mistakes. The weather's going to be shitty. Wind gusts about 57 miles per hour. Like how I said about and then was precise at 57 miles per hour.
I like it better how you commented on your own thing there.
Because you thought I was going to pick up
The
on that?
weather's not
gonna
going to
be
be
rain.
that bad, though. I looked.
What'd you say?
The weather this weekend
It's going to be
isn't gonna
rain.
that
It's not
bad.
going to be that much snow. It's going to be rain.
Wow, a lot of weather.
I have to take the points. I'm wearing black and yellow all over myself. This under went from 43, I think it was. As soon as this game came out, 43 went to 35 yesterday, and now it's sitting at 36. So I'm not even going to play with that.
Outdoor.
Right.
Non-divisional.
So what do you get?
I just can't play with that. So I'm taking the points. I'm going with my guys. Pittsburgh +10. Hopefully we keep it a game, keep me interested, and I'm going to have a beer.
Josh Allen kills the Steelers.
They played twice.
They played like 5 times.
No, they didn't.
He's 4-1 against them.
Is he really?
100%.
Did they play this year?
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
No, I thought the last meeting was like 22.
Josh Allen kills.
They killed him the
Steelers.
last game, yes. But is he really 4-1 against them?
I don't know, probably.
I don't know if that's
I have
facts.
Still an unsettled quarterback situation
Sure.
for the Steelers.
Who are you picking?
Minka Fitzpatrick comes back, so we got some help in the middle
This
of the
was the
field.
hardest game for me this week.
This is a hard one. The thing about Buffalo
It's only
is,
hard because of the spread, guys. That's
I
the
don't think
only
so.
reason.
I think that makes it easier.
No, I think
Really?
The Bills have, in the past 5 games, they've won a 1-score game 4 times.
Sure.
10 points is too many fucking points, I think. Taking the Steelers.
They make a lot of mistakes.
Plus 10. Josh Allen turns the ball over all the time.
They make a lot of mistakes.
I took the points as well. I'm taking the
Goodness,
Steelers.
this makes me so nervous.
I love the under, and then it dropped drastically. It's at 36.5, scary as fuck, but I still like the under. And if you're going to give me an under 36 as an over-under and then give me 10 points,
Right.
you have to take. So you tell me it's not going to be high scoring. I got to take the fucking points when it's double-digit points.
Telling you it's going to be 24-0 is what they're telling you it's going to be.
But I don't think that's because you're going to get some nice turnovers or field
Right.
position from a stupid fucking Josh Allen play. It's going to happen.
That's what I'm hoping.
Bills got a little beat up last week. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. Give me the 10 points.
Cover 4?
This might be a family play here. This might be a family play. This is nervous.
So I'm going against the stat. This is the one time I'm going against the stat that I gave earlier about the rookie QBs. Because obviously it's 1 out of 4 can win or whatever, 1 out of 3.
And you're picking Mason.
I'm taking Pitt.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm taking Pitt plus 10 because
Fuck, I'm taking a lot of rookies.
the Bills are 0-8 against the spread when they're favored by double-digit numbers,
Beautiful.
including playoffs.
Beautiful. Love that. Love that stat.
They're not going to win.
They might win.
I just
give a
want them
fuck
to
if they
cover
win.
the spread.
They
gonna
might win. And if they win, they play Baltimore. It'd be great.
Good story.
They might win.
It'd
All
be
right.
good for TV.
I'd love it.
Next up, we've got the Browns.
That's the next game, huh?
Yeah, going to Houston.
Interesting.
Just because of how I feel about the game.
Okay.
Plus 2.5 for the Texans. Over under 44.5. This is the first game of the weekend, Saturday at 4:30. Who you got?
Watson on the sideline watching his old team, huh?
Storylines everywhere.
Storylines are everywhere.
Wildcard!
Amari Cooper had his one great game for Cleveland last time these two teams played on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, a couple of nice stats in that game.
Yeah,
Big time.
killed fantasy. Jordan Atkins, not really well used on Cleveland, but he's also a former Texan. And also for that game, they didn't have Stroud. I like Stroud. I like a lot of things that I saw against Indianapolis. I have to go Cleveland minus 2.5 because of that defense. If Flacco fails and throws the ball to Houston all day, I would not be angry or surprised. But I am just going with the stronger defense. They're inside, not as good away from Cleveland. I just think Houston could have done a lot of damage against Indianapolis, and they didn't kill him.
No.
They didn't kill him.
Barely won.
They barely won. Came down, missed that extra point, which was great. I'm going Cleveland minus 2.5. And if Steelers lose and they win, you got Flacco going against Baltimore Ravens in the next round.
Storylines.
Storylines all over
It's
the
almost
place.
like the NFL scripted.
Almost.
God.
We'll get to the biggest script later.
Joe Flacco's going to win another playoff game. It's insane to me. The Texans are 1-4 straight up when Stroud gets 4 more sacks. Myles Garrett from Texas, native of Texas. He's just been waiting for this stage.
Right.
He is going to be the difference in this game. He's going to be in the backfield all day long. I think the Browns defense wins this one. I'm with you. Taking the Browns minus 2.5.
Trippy trip.
Love the Browns. Again, another game I feel really confident in both bets.
Let's go. Let's just have all the same bets.
I mean,
No.
seriously,
I'm
let's
taking,
win them.
I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under.
All right.
The under?
Yeah, under 44.5. Again,
It's a lot of points.
rookie quarterback.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I don't. 44.5 is a good amount of points. Under non-divisional game. It's not. It's in a dome though. That's where we run into that awful fucking stat. But rookie quarterback. Cleveland's got a great fucking defense. They're rested and give me the experience over it. I also love Cleveland at minus 2.5.
Which one do you?
I'm
really
taking under 44.5. I actually love both fucking bets there.
Rookie quarterback versus George Bush the first on the other side.
George Bush the first.
I just don't. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of weapons, and that really makes me nervous.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a lot of weapons.
I'm also going heavy on Njoku props.
You think he just keeps it up? I mean,
I
he
just
was
Can't
such-
throw the ball.
I think
further.
they're gonna lock down Cooper, and he's just gonna be open in the middle of the field. The whole
Can't believe Watson couldn't find that guy.
Who?
Yeah.
Watson pretty much like owns that team. He has 200 mil on the sideline of that game that he's watching. It's crazy.
All right, Katie, who you got?
And he's going for massages this week to the old girls.
So,
if they
to
win.
the whole
Good
girl.
girl.
Good for him.
Yeah, welcome
Shit.
back. Guess who's back?
It's a reunion.
So wait, the 44, it's 44, right? It's
Yep.
not 44 and a half.
44 and a half.
Oh, 44 and a half. Okay. So this is a weird line to me. You talk about the Vegas stuff all the time. I don't understand why it's that low. The Browns' road game average is 54 points, and they're 8-0 on the road. Their defense
Whoa,
on
54. There's no way their average is 54 points.
Google it.
So she's talking about game combined.
Oh, combined
Not
score. Okay.
Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland's
No,
not
Cleve-
averaging 54.
Yeah, no, Cleveland's not averaging.
Yeah,
combined
and they're
score.
eight,
Okay,
54 points. 8-0. Defense. No, I think it's whatever. Defense gives up 29.6 on the road. The last time they played, it was a total of 58 points. Why the hell is it 44?
Because it's the playoffs.
Yeah, I think everybody
What does
buckles
Vegas
down.
know?
No,
I'm not
I
taking the
think
points
that's-
for that reason.
It's
You don't think that's
You're
weird?
taking the over?
No, I'm not taking the points because it doesn't make sense to me.
You should
I'm
take the over.
taking the Browns minus 2.5.
You should take the over. Too many picks that are the same. God
There's
damn it.
we all have to pick the same game. What'd you expect?
It's true.
There's 4 different ways each game could go. You want to
And-
probability on that?
3 games the first one.
And they're playing a rookie playoff QB.
The best one.
Yep.
Maybe not.
I don't
Maybe
know
not.
about
Maybe
that.
not. Maybe not. I agree.
The best one's definitely not in Pittsburgh.
I know that. I was saying to
All right, next up. Why did I just snap my fingers like that? That was weird.
you snapped your fingers?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Third, I got the Dolphins going to Kansas City. Kansas City's 4-point favorites. Over under 44. I did not write the time of this down.
It's gonna be cold. That's on
Saturday,
Peacock.
8:15.
Nobody's
It's
gonna be able to see it.
8:15.
Peacock.
Nobody's gonna be able to see it. It's on
Will
This
Kurt
game's
be
on
able to
Peacock,
watch
yeah.
this game?
No.
I gotta go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do this at my
Yeah,
house.
God forbid you pay the $4.99 for the fucking app.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $4.99 for the rest of my life.
And no, you get The Office is on there.
Nobody watches The Office.
Saturday Night Live reruns.
I don't need that.
I love the streaming shit. I got them all.
Of course you do.
I spend twice as much as they did with cable for all the streaming.
Because
networks.
of Miami.
And I have a jailbroken Fire Stick that occasionally fritzes out, so I pay for them all in case that does fritz out.
Because of this game, I'll be paying Peacock for the rest of my life.
Who are some people that are not going to be able to watch this game because they're not going to figure out how to turn it on? And like, who like comes to mind?
I mean, it would just have to be people
Joe
over
Biden.
60.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
Joe
though.
It's
Biden.
definitely not going to be able to watch.
Is it only on
Anybody
Peacock?
over
Because
65.
Peacock and CBS, I think, are together.
Only in the local market.
No, it's Peacock and NBC,
NBC,
but
yeah.
supposedly this is just straight up exclusive.
Unless you're in the local market.
Yeah, unless
I
it was
hate
New
that.
York in the playoffs. Unless the Jets were in the playoffs.
If you can't get it, give me a call. I got a guy.
I don't like when they
Did
do
you see
that.
how much Peacock paid for this? Or NBC, Universal, however you want to say it, paid for this?
$12 million.
No.
How much?
$125 million. One game. To broadcast one game and make it exclusive to Peacock.
It's a lot
They're
of money.
rich.
Wow.
All right, Kurt Money, who you got? First, give me a wild card real quick. All
Wow, God!
right, thanks. Who do you
They're
got?
getting better, I think.
They are.
Miami has lost the last 4 of these matchups. Going into KC, going to be bitterly cold for Tua's Hawaiian hands. What is he? I know he's got the tattoo like Moana. What's his name?
Oh my God.
You're such a racist.
That was
No,
the
he's
most
got-
racist thing on this
it's a
podcast.
Samoan
And I opened
tattoo,
up with a
isn't it?
Spanish joke today.
Wait a second.
He's a
That's
dad,
not
a
racist.
racist dad.
That's not racist.
No, come on.
It's
we're
a
being-
certain tattoo.
If you had said that about any other race, that's 100% racist. If you'd been like, well, he's got the bone in his
no,
nose.
no.
It's the only
We're
one
not
with that
giving
kind
other
of tattoo.
examples.
All right. I don't like that this went up to 4. I don't like giving Kansas City 4, but Mahomes has so much experience, especially playing in Arrowhead. This is so difficult. Are these two teams going to score? Listen,
What are you talking to?
I'm talking to myself like I have my own show because
You're still doing it.
I love Miami and the way they play and how exciting they are to play. I just hate how banged up they are. They are so banged up.
They're hurt.
I don't have faith in Tua, although I think he's a great guy. The guy helps everybody up off the fucking turf, even the other team.
Are you trying to make up for the Hawaiian comment?
I'm making up for shit.
You're gonna listen to the whole clip. You don't understand. I went on and I complimented him.
It's a good thing you cut these.
I am going straight up on Mahomes' experience. I really want to take the over, but I'm not fucking with overs. I'm going KC in a surprise to myself at -4.
Oof.
I like Miami.
Still talking to you.
I even have a dot. I even have a dot on Miami on picking them.
You're
I am
switching
changing it right now, and I'm putting KC -4.
Wow,
I hate
ballsy.
going last. It's so
Could be a good
long.
comeback clip.
KC -4.
The Dolphins are banged up, like you said. The Chiefs don't have any wide receivers.
None.
So much money, I feel like, is going to come in the Chiefs on this one.
You think so?
I think so. Super Bowl champions, the coaching matchup, Andy Reid versus Mike McDaniel.
But I think Mike McDaniel is good.
Patrick Mahomes versus
Patrick Mahomes. That's the answer.
Tua
right there.
Tagovailoa.
And the referees. Patrick Mahomes and the referees is really what's swinging me.
Kidding.
I'm going against it. I think the Dolphins win this game. I'm taking the Dolphins +4. Travis Kelce's just going to go home and...
Fuck Taylor Swift. That's what you wanted to say.
I didn't write that down. I said Travis Kelce can go to a few more Taylor Swift concerts.
Oh, that's much better than what I had.
What do they do after the concert?
That was that was all just bait.
You wanted me to say it.
Dolphins +4.
I would love for the Dolphins to win.
I think they're gonna.
I would.
Time. Too much Patrick Mahomes in my life.
Yeah.
Over under a number of times that Taylor Swift is shown on the cock.
Oh, God. On the
Peacock.
on
The peak on, like, they cut to her.
Did you hear the joke last night on the Golden Globes? Or Sunday night?
No, hit us.
Oh my God, she did not like it. She
It
was
wasn't
not
bad.
pleased.
All right, well,
it
what
was
was it?
funny. She should have fucking laughed. Have a sense of humor. No offense, but seriously. He said, you know the difference between the NFL and the Golden Globes? You're not going to see the camera cut to Taylor Swift every 5 seconds.
As many times because we have more people to show. That's it.
It's corny.
And she got mad.
All right.
It was
I hate
funny.
that.
It's true.
Hate that.
They always do show her though at those shows. She also gets fucked up at those shows. I feel
Usually
like.
the VMAs.
She was wasted the last time.
Usually
the
the
last show.
VMAs.
She's doing like wines,
Yeah, she's like 23.
bottles and James.
She's 34.
She never had a hangover.
Never.
She's definitely had a hangover. She looks like she parties.
She gets an IV the next day. She's fine.
Yeah.
She writes an album to get over it. How terrible she feels.
Yeah.
All right, Trip. Your team. You're up.
Give me the Dolphins +4.
All right.
I don't like the
Good for
game
you.
at all. It 44. I thought the over/under would be higher, and it came out at 44.
You like the over?
I honestly, it's right on that number. Like
yeah.
I see a 24-20 game
Yep.
either way. I was like, motherfucker. Like I thought it was gonna be high, and I was gonna go under because I assumed cold. You know, Kansas City, January.
Yep.
Neither team can fucking score in the last couple weeks. I don't fucking know. I'm so done with Miami. I'm so fucking frustrated by them. 3 starters on the offense and 4 starters on the defense have played since week 1.
Right.
Everybody else has missed more than 1 week.
Well, you're taking the Dolphins.
But we
+4.
did sign
But you're
Bruce
taking
Irvin
the
this
Dolphins
week.
+4.
Bruce Irvin,
You're taking the Dolphins.
James Houston,
+4.
2 great linebackers to bring in.
Katie, cut to you.
If it was 10 years ago, we'd have the greatest defense
Katie,
ever.
who do you got?
All right, so if Miami was completely healthy, I would be taking Miami in this game without a question because I don't think the Chiefs are as good as they once were.
Miami.
But being that their offenses could be depleted, I don't know what's going to happen come when they play Sunday, first game, on Saturday night. -2 degrees. I don't know how Miami reacts to that either. I'm taking Kansas City -4. Fun bet, though, for people, and I think you said this earlier in the season, one of you guys. Chiefs under, second half, total, 15 out of 17
Oh, yeah,
times.
because they had like 4 or 5
Can't
games
score in
where
the
they didn't
second
score
half.
shit.
Their second half total for this game is projected at 21.5.
Ooh, good bet. Like that.
It's going to be
I
cold.
like that.
It's gonna be
Miami in
-2.
the second half gives up a ton of fucking points. That's why it's 21 and a
I
half.
feel like they're just going to run.
They
both
have
their
to.
running backs,
Don't you remember it was
and it's
14-14
gonna be
against the
under. I feel
Ravens,
like
and then the
under is
Ravens
the
were like,
bet.
we're going to go score
They
100
have to.
points?
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be
Just
so cold.
hand the fucking
hand
They
the
have
ball
to run
off.
the ball.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Yep.
If they're gonna win the game,
But
McDaniel's
Pacheco's
The
not
not
doing
doing
under
it.
the under 44 seems really good.
It does.
Both of those teams just fucking hand the ball off, please.
Yeah, but Pacheco can't run as good as Mozart and fucking.
He's really fucking
Mozart,
funny.
wow,
though.
he
whatever.
also can't write as,
He can't
as good
conduct.
as classical music or whatever it is.
Sorry.
First down, dog. Are we done?
All right, 2 more games to go. Packers Dallas, my second best game of the week. So excited for this game.
Now we're doing fourth?
This is
Yeah.
5th.
4. Oh yeah, 5.
This is 5th. We only got
This
one
is
more
your
after.
second?
It's my second to best game. I'm stoked for this game. Packers Dallas in Dallas.
I would have.
Dallas 7.5 point favorites. Over unders 50.5.
Does that mean that you had a tougher decision making in this game because you like it so much?
Or do I like my pick?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
I think it's going to be a good game. No, that was what. Actually, I don't even remember how I ranked these. Yeah, by which games are going to be the best.
Okay. All
This is
right.
going to be a good game. I think the line's too much.
Green Bay won the last 4 out of these, including a playoff in 2017.
Storylines. Tell them about the storylines,
With a
Kurt.
different
I
quarterback.
mean, I don't know that game with the call. What it was the inbounds, out of bounds.
How about
right?
just the head coach? Let's start with the
Oh
easy
yeah,
one.
yeah. That. How about we just start with
This guy's
that?
going into deep
Yes.
conspiracies.
He's going against his old team in Green Bay.
You nailed it.
I got it.
Wow.
I think these teams are going to
it's
score.
at Dallas.
Yeah, he's going against his own team. from
Oh
Green Bay.
yeah.
Yeah, the hook kills me in this game because everybody in the world loves Dallas at home.
It's a big
Green
factor.
Bay has played well. They're a strong team. I mean, they snuck into the playoffs. I'm going over 50.5. I think these two teams are going to go back and forth and score. I don't think their defenses are going to show up that much in this game. I think they're going to be throwing the ball all over the place. Jones being healthy is huge for Green Bay. If they have him and Dillon running together in the backfield so you could just check down to him. Yes, the wide receivers. What about Watson? Is Watson playing?
You're saying a lot of words, right?
Is Watson playing? Do we know? Is he healthy? Because he doesn't have much.
I love how you keep talking these out to yourself.
Because these
while
are
it's
wild
happening.
card games, and I'm confused.
Nor did you have any picks before you sat down in that chair.
Nope. I love
had
Dallas.
thoughts.
All
I
right,
hate
great.
the hook. 50.5. I'm going for scoring in this game.
I got to
I
take
like
the
that
hook.
pick.
I'm taking Green Bay 7.5. I think their defense has improved. The amount of pressure on Mike McCarthy. Don't even come back to the facility if you fucking lose this game. It's over.
You think it's
for
over?
Without a doubt. Wow. In this game, come on. They failed so many times. I mean, I just don't want to see Dallas make it through the next round. The hook is the difference, though. Also worried Jordan Love. How's he going to handle the pressure
Right.
from the Dallas front?
I mean, they beat KC a couple weeks ago.
I
Rookie
feel like
playoff quarterback.
I think this is the one that's going to win, though. I know this is the one that's going to win. It's the Love era.
But you pick
So you're saying
already.
Mike McCarthy's
No.
getting fired? That's pretty much what you're saying. What you
I'm
picked
saying.
right after the game.
Yeah, there's no way it gets into Monday.
Love that.
Not even allowed in the locker room. Give me Green Bay, 7.5.
I'll take the Cowboys minus 7.5.
Finally, we're getting some stuff here.
Cowboys with Dak at home, 37-7.
That's the
Straight
stat.
up.
That is the stat.
They're due.
31-12 against the spread at home. As a favorite of 6 points or more, he's 19-9-1. Pretty telling. That's since 1997 in Dallas. So I'm upwards of the 70%. I'm going with math. You got a first year quarterback in the playoffs. Matt LaFleur, I understand everyone loves him and they think he's a great fucking coach. I don't. The guy constantly makes the wrong decisions, come crucial fucking game time decisions, especially in the second half. I don't trust him in a playoff game. I don't trust him in this environment. Jordan Love, first year quarterback. That fucking Dallas team is yearning for a playoff win. They have a home playoff game. that place is gonna be loud. It's gonna be rowdy. You're gonna get all the fucking denim jeans, denim jorts out there. These people are gonna be going crazy with their Emmitt Smith jerseys because they haven't bought another fucking jersey since Emmitt Smith or Troy Aikman, and they're gonna cover Cowboys 7.5.
Amazing.
Dak
funny.
Prescott.
I think Green Bay is very healthy right now. I think they're coming into this pretty well.
Defense is playing well.
I think they're coming into it well.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Kathleen, who
It's
do you
on the
got?
carpet.
Taking Dallas minus 7.5.
Right.
Wow.
Good for you two.
I have my rookie playoff QB stat plus his stat with Dallas at home. I don't have much to say about it. That scares me because I feel like Dallas fucks me all the time. But
Well, that's another thing is I bet against
So we'll
Dallas
see.
since preseason. I bet they're under. I bet against them at least 7 times this year and lost. So there's a little bit of a hedge.
Trying to go this way, huh?
Let's knock them the
see.
fuck out and
All
move
right,
on.
let's see. I'll remember you guys. I'll mention you guys in my rant next week.
I think 4:30 games are good for overs too. What do you
Yeah.
think?
All right. Enough. You got the over. All right. Game of the week: the Rams and the Lions.
it's a good game.
Why isn't this 3.5? Go on.
Why isn't it like 5, 6? Lions are 3-point favorites at home. As what? What are they? A 2 seed?
Yeah,
A 3 points. That's crazy.
because Rams are on fire.
Wait, are
Oh.
they a 2 seed?
No, they're a
3.
They're a 3.
Okay.
Over under is set at 43.5. Kurt,
51.5.
51.5. Like
Would
I
you say
said.
43.5? I'll take
I
the over.
wish- yeah, I wish we would.
I'll take the over easy. Okay, I'll talk to myself again, guys.
No,
oh
don't do
my
that.
God.
Detroit.
Just
We're
make
here
a
for you.
pick.
I'm amazing at picking Detroit this year. I don't have my stats really, but I am amazing
You
picking
have been
with
good
them
with
or
Detroit.
against them. I love Detroit this season.
But you also love Puka.
I think they're burning out. I love Puka. I love Cup. I think, if Stafford comes home, he's coming home. He's coming home to Detroit, right? He's gonna beat. I almost said murder. He's gonna beat Detroit.
He already won.
They got a running back. There's a reason why LA got rid of Goff. I think the coach in LA is smarter. I don't think he's a better coach. I think he's smarter. He's been there before. Obviously, I have to take Matthew Stafford, Puka, Cup, and that running back from Notre Dame, right? Who's fucking
Sir.
killing it. They're just stacked right now, running the right way. I wish it was 3.5. At plus 3.5, it would have been great, even though that's what every site says, but I'll take plus 3. Rams, plus 3. 3.5. I jumped on it already.
Me too.
You guys are cute together.
I know you love the Lions. I get it. I love them too.
No,
Ram-
he's
this is
talking
the
about
wor-
you saying shit about the line.
This is the worst team to play right now.
Can Gamble.
Oh, without a doubt.
Rams are the worst team
Without
to
a
play
doubt.
right now.
But you're going to get
Pissed
who's
off.
going to make a bad decision in this game. Is it going to be McVay or is it going to be Dan Campbell?
I like Dan Campbell too, but they're burning out. No Laporta. They're burning out.
He might play.
You don't
He might
think they're
play.
burning out?
Dude, they are running the shit out of the ball.
They still have Aaron Donald. It's not like they don't have a line, LA.
Gibbs is
It's gonna be
so
such a
fucking
good
fun
game.
to watch.
No, the Rams have been stuffing the run the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
86 yards. But the Lions are averaging like 150.
They are.
Can't
100%.
wait.
100%.
I don't know. I'm sticking with the Lions. -3. I think they just deserve more than this.
One game. You think they deserve more than the one game? I
think
get
they
it.
do.
I get it. I totally get it.
That's how he feels about Pittsburgh, too.
Maybe they'll win by 2.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or one.
Let's see.
Or 3.
Okay.
I love the Lions too. And then I saw a spread and I saw the stats, and I'm going Rams. Taking the Rams plus 3.5.
So many picks with me.
Plus
I
3.
know. This is going to be great. Well, he won, so, you know.
Win. That's what
The
I'm trying
Rams
to say.
have. Fuck
Who's
me.
going to pull who which way?
Yeah, here's the anchor. You got the fucking anchor. I'm trying to drag this guy to the finish line. The Rams are the number 2 offense in the second half of the season this year. They're averaging about 31.3 points a game. Like how I said about and then was precise.
Precise.
Their only loss in the last 8 games, I think, was to the Ravens in overtime.
Yep.
Ravens are a pretty good team. They're not the Madoffs. They have a top 10 run defense. The Lions love to fucking run the ball, run the play action off that. Since I'm taking the Rams, I don't want Laporta to play. I know he's banged up. He might play. He might not play. For my bet, I don't want him to play. For football watching, I would love to watch the guy play. The guy's fucking awesome. I love that hit him in the red zone. But anyway, Rams plus 3.5.
It's
Throw
plus
in the
3
fact
for the show.
He does it so smooth.
Yeah, I know, right?
He doesn't. He's been saying it. I said it every time.
I got a fucking crazy stat. JK, go to sleep. Wild card round home teams who won by 10 or less the week prior
Oh.
are 17, 33, 36% cover rate. Home teams
36%.
Yeah. Home teams that missed last year's playoff and now are home in this year's playoffs, they're hitting at 13, 29, 31%. So because of those two stats, that's the only reason I took the Rams and gave you all that bullshit before. Rams plus 3.5.
Okay,
Please,
so the
please.
line is 3.
And a half.
The line is 3. For that reason, I am not taking either line. I'm going to go with over 51.5.
Prime time over.
These teams
I
are
think
flying.
Stafford and Goff have just been putting
They
up
should.
points. I hope they make it fun. It would be great for freaking fans to watch. Over 51.5.
Absolutely.
Who was that
They
game?
should.
Alex Smith. It was a couple of years ago. I think it was playoffs or a late game. It was Alex Smith. I forgot the fuck it. The 49ers were home. Alex Smith was the quarterback. And through the fourth quarter, they just traded touchdown for touchdown. I forgot the game off the top of my head. Took a lot of shots to the head in college. But I hope it's like that. I hope it's 90
Back and
points.
forth. Yeah.
too.
It'd be
It'd
awesome.
be fun.
Should be a great game. That is the one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait for
I
this
mean,
When is it?
besides the
Sunday
Steeler
night?
game.
I don't know. I forgot to write the time down.
That's Sunday night, 8:15. Not on Peacock.
There's also no chance I remember my picks. So
It's going to be hard to stay
we're not
up
going
that
to
late.
recap them.
All right, so we're going to him last.
Yeah, figure it out. All right, I'll go.
And say
'cause
the right fucking
I was the
spread.
big loser. I'm going to go in order of the way he put it on here.
Yes.
Cleveland, minus 2.5.
Oh, I don't remember that.
KC, minus 4. Pittsburgh, plus 10.
No, you're out of order already.
No, I'm going in the order of how you put it on the list.
Oh, yeah.
Green Bay, Dallas, I took the over, 50.5. Oof. LA Rams, plus 3.5. Philly, Tampa Bay, under 43.5.
All right, I got the Eagles plus 3, the Steelers plus 10, Browns minus 2.5, Dolphins plus 4, slowing it down for Sean. Green Bay plus 7.5.
Wildcard.
And the Lions minus 3.
What is he loading up again?
He's ready.
need to figure out what the fuck I
Can
I'll
I just
go.
make your picks now?
I'll go.
Well, we could all do them together.
Browns minus 2.5. Dallas minus 7.5. KC minus 4. Eagles, Bucks under 43.5. Rams, Detroit over 51.5. And Pitt plus 10.
I'm pretty sure I'm missing a game here, but
There's only 6 of them.
You have 6. You're good.
subject to change. I got Miami plus 4,
Yep,
Pittsburgh plus 10,
yep,
Dallas minus 7.5,
yep.
Rams plus 3,
And a half.
under in the Philly Tampa Bay game 43.5,
Mm-hmm.
Did you take that on the?
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Okay.
Cleveland plus 2.5.
Yes.
Nice, very good.
I had way more
It's
over
Cleveland
under
minus
picks.
2.5.
I thought you had more over under picks too.
No, those are them.
It's
Very
minus 2.5.
I can't wait to listen to both and see what he got right and what he got wrong.
We'll adjust it after. Don't worry.
I said subject to change.
And then he sends me the wrong spreads every week, and then I get
It happened one
yelled
time,
at.
lady.
No wonder how he's won. He's fixing the lines.
It happened one time,
Should we get together this weekend?
and it didn't matter.
I'm looking for something on
When?
Steelers.
When's it for
1
Saturday
o'clock.
game?
Steelers are at 4.
No, they're at 1. They're the first game.
All right, I'll be there.
Should we bet?
No, I mean like going somewhere.
You want to bet on our
Watching.
record?
Yeah, we should come up with a bet.
We should bet on our record.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Agreed.
$50?
Ask ChatGPT.
GPT.
I have to say.
Chip, 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 chip.
You got any ideas for bets? What could we do?
Kurt has to wear khakis to an episode.
I always wear.
Everybody has to
khakis.
dress as another
That's the
person.
joke. Oh my
Well,
god,
I'm
that
not
would be
dressing as a girl.
so fun.
What do you mean?
I'm not dressing as a girl
Why not?
because I'm not doing it.
Just because it's in front of the camera this time?
You're gonna do it
I'm just saying you were a little. You jumped right out in front of that.
because if I lose,
You're like one of those senators that are like, no one gets gay rights, and then
How
that
would we
dude's
think-
in the bathroom with another dude. Like,
all
yeah.
right. How would we
Wait,
figure
it
that out
would be
anyway?
funny though, just to dress as each other.
Yeah, it would if one of us wasn't a female.
I could rock that.
No, that's what makes it funny. What are you
Who
talking
has to
about?
do that? The one who
Triple
comes
do
in
it.
last?
Whoever. Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
That's tough.
You pick out of a hat who it is
That's
in the
awful.
order.
It has nothing to do with the record then.
No, that's boring.
Yeah, that's true.
Just put money on it.
Just shave our eyebrows.
Stop with that.
That's rough.
I'll shave my eyebrows.
Facial
I don't
hair.
think I want to.
I don't want to.
No facial hair.
I'll look,
have to
I
grow yours
can't
out.
imagine.
yeah, what would she have to do if she loses? Because I'm willing to.
She would have to grow facial hair.
It's embarrassing.
Somehow, like-
if I shave this
What
off.
do I have to take? Hormones?
I
Like,
don't know.
how am I
We'll
going to
figure
do
it
that?
out. Well, we'll get there.
Oh,
Talk to one of your doctors.
hormones.
That would change your
that'll,
life.
yeah, that'll be.
That would change.
Yeah, that's
You'll be-
aggressive.
You'll be
I'll
way
just-
too aggressive.
I'll
Next
just-
to you, like we don't
I'll
need
just
What's up, guys?
put a fake beard on.
that. Did you just say the 49ers are gonna lose?
Best way to go is money, but I get you. We're not going to figure it
What's
out.
the money?
I
The
don't know.
money
Money
is
sucks.
boring.
All right, then what do you got?
I don't feel anything over money.
Just don't have to feel anymore.
Something with
Wait,
nudity.
what
You
was
have to
it?
do a 24-hour stream where
How-
you smoke 48
Do you guys
cigarettes.
do your Finn's Jets thing? Dinner?
Yeah, but I still owe like 75 dinners to this guy. So we can't do anything with dinner.
Yeah, dinner's not fair.
Or how about
You'll have a salad and
That's all right.
I'm
That's
not
not true.
How about that? Yeah,
I like
whoever
steak.
comes in last has to buy dinner
For the
everybody.
playoffs, whoever comes in last, we go out at the end of the season. That person has to buy dinner.
Yeah.
and we all dress like each other.
Not at a steakhouse. I'm not buying a steakhouse dinner. This guy.
You
heard
were
stories.
ready to give up what's in your wallet.
It's only $50. This guy will eat fucking triple that.
You
I'm
need to-
good with that.
You
I'm
need
good with
to
that.
save your money for
Applebee's.
Disney.
No, it doesn't
Good
have to be
quote.
Applebee's. The loser buys dinner.
All right, good.
Loser gets a dancer for the next episode.
What do you mean?
What kind of dancer?
And if Katie wins, it's a male dancer. We have to stand here and
Ew,
do the show.
It's not the same effect as like. A
Oh, she
girl
said she'd rather have a girl dancer.
Yeah.
I don't want any
I knew she was one of
dancer.
us.
I don't want any dancer.
All right, I'll do dinner. That's a
Yeah,
good bet.
just last place, easy.
Last
don't
place.
come in last. That's it.
That's it.
And don't be aggressive. Well, I don't drink anyway,
And don't be aggressive.
but I do love a good steak.
All right.
Alcohol on the side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just dinner.
Dinner and drinks.
No, just dinner.
We can do dinner drinks.
Drinks until
Just
dinner's
dinner.
over.
Dinner with whatever you drink at dinner.
Yeah, this
I don't
isn't that
care because
hard
I'm
a
not
decision.
fucking coming in last
Be
place.
fucking
That's true. Neither am I. I'm
being
ready to go.
adults. We might all end with the same record because we
All
got to
right.
bet on all the same.
Yeah, it's true.
First down,
dogs.
dogs.
Take it deep.
First down, dogs.
All right, hit me with a wild card.
Wow, God.
All right.